Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. Yes, we have epic troll slayers. Yes, we do. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. And we've got a fantastic community because of you. Oh, he's a kitty. Yes, he is. He's a kitty. There's a boo-boo. He's a good boo-boo. He's a good boy. Hi. It's okay, sweetheart. Just relax. All right. If you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. And 10% of my income from everything black and orange goes to feedingamerica.org. So, all right, there's a kitty. He's had an eventful morning because I had the whole, like half the room pulled apart because I washed the windows on the inside and part of the outside. And I carried my desk chair outside. So my dad's going to try to get it fixed. And I mean, I was using the spot steamer, and I was using the vacuum cleaner, and I was using, and yeah, so he's been hiding in the other room, and poor little thing. Okay, all right. So, all right. So let's just we'll jump into the first question, which is Crazy Town, because we read on politics here. That's kind of how we do. Hello, sweetheart. Yes. Okay. So let me scroll up here. Little taking a bath. Taking a little bath. Do I need to? And sorry, I'm just gonna see if. Let me see if I can do anything about the. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Anyway, all right. Okay, so let me jump into the first question. Oh, Ricky says, and the stars of the show soon to star in Boo Boo and Pumpkin versus Scooby and Scrappy Doo. Boo Boo's and Kitty and Pumpkin. Thank you. Oh, Scrappy Doo, I always find him a little obnoxious. But that's just me. I know he was very popular. All right, let me get out the cards. He's a good boy. Hi. All right, so. Okay. You could just lie down. Yes. You could just lie down. Yeah, you could also come up here. Look at that sweet face. Come up here, too. Nice spot. There's a nice spot for a kitty. Oh, thank you, Eileen. Thank you so much. And happy birthday. Thank you. 1 second. I guess I'm being kind of hijacked here this morning. A little bit. Hello, good boy. It's okay. Good kitty. He's a good kitty. He's tired. Sorry, we're just kind of hanging out for a minute. You gonna lie down? Okay, he's gonna lie down. Okay, he's gonna lie down for a minute. So, all right, I'll see what I can do. All right. So anyway, at 4:35, 4:40. People, really. Joe Rogan hates Donald Trump. Going so far as to last year, Joe Rogan called Donald Trump a drugged out man baby. Yeah. And there's a link in the description if you don't believe me. However, since Trump ran into Rogan at a recent fight in Vegas, Trump is begging to go on Rogan's show. The desperation is so bad, ready for this, Roger Stone has even offered himself up as tribute and challenged Rogan to a cage match. Sarah told me about this, and she would like me to share with you her reaction, which was, Rogan has done nothing but pump iron since Fear Factor. He's going to kill that old man. All we're going to see is Stone and his stupid Nixon tattoo on the mat. He's going to kill that old man. I can't do this. I can't do her Southern accent. That's the problem. Yeah. Although, honestly, what I would like to see, I don't know why, rather than Rogan versus Stone, for some reason, what I'd really like to see is Rogan versus Bannon. Because Stone's he's a dirty trickster. He's a trickster. And that's different than, like, for a cage match, Bannon thinks he's the man. Although I talked to Sarah about that too, and she said, yeah, but he'd get slammed to the mat, and there's like this cloud that would rise off the mat like Pigpen when they like shook out his blanket. Yeah, there's that too. Anyway. Cherry Bomb said, did she say y'all? I just heard Sarah say y'all in my mind. She did. Y'all. Valerie Sargent says, shall we order Stone's tombstone now? Yeah, this is stupid. So I don't see Rogan doing this. I don't know. Lois McDonald says Bannon would bounce on his beer belly. Ew. All right, let me see what I can get. What kind of, and my gosh, they did this. I mean, look, I am heterosexual. I have nothing, nice, like a man, nothing against that. But there's just like when you can get too much of anything. With this garbage, this is just like stench of testosterone. No. Yeah. He's just a boy. He's very soft. Temperance. This isn't going to happen. Rogan could seriously. These people are how much older? Yeah, this isn't. No. Have a good day, Ann Moss. All right, it was 2 of 1. This is just blather, communications, blah blah blah, judgment, and 2 of Swords. No, this is just publicity. This is just stench of testosterone, and we're going into elections, and pay no attention to the abject stupidity. Yeah. So, although I heard this morning, I haven't seen it, but I heard that Ben Shapiro, the man who, it's like he's still in high school debate class getting a C. Anyway, Ben Shapiro went on a 43-minute rant about Barbie. Really? And his problem was it's some kind of feminist doctrine. It's Barbie. What? Okay. Anyway. Oh, wait, there was more. Trying to get some kind of publicity on this and pressure on Rogan, Roger Stone recently went on Alex Jones and claimed that Stone, I would take him in a cage match. Yeah, or just, yeah. Anyway. Hello, good boy. You're okay. You're okay. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Electra Storm says 43 minutes of free advertising for Barbie. There we go. Valerie says, I love the gifted memberships. Thank you so much for the gifting memberships. I didn't know that was possible, and I know nothing about that. So thank you. But hi. See, when I was growing up, I didn't like. I really wasn't a big Barbie person, and on the whole, because I grew up in the 70s. I was born in 71. So if you think about, you're fine. So, here, come up here. Hey, no, that's my tea. That's my iced tea. Duh, he's a good boy. Come up here. Hey. Come on, up here. Oh, it's okay. Come up here. All right, sorry, I'm trying to. All right, yeah, you're tired, and you're getting down. You're getting down. Okay. All right, he's going to do his thing. So, okay, so I was born in 71, and so when I was growing up in the mid to late 70s and certainly into the early 80s, and I was changing schools every year and all this kind of thing, I was very much not a fan of the blonde all-American thing, and everybody being nice, pleasant, and everything pleasant and perfect and all of this, because in general, I found that with the mean girls in different schools, they used it like it was like a weapon. And the kind of upbeat, everything happy and what have you. And it just was forced, and I didn't like it. But as I'm older now, it's like, okay, I've made my peace with it. But back, when it was all, Christy Brinkley, and, it was all 10, with the cornrows, Bo Derek and Chrissy Brinkley and all of that. Yeah. So anyway, all right. So let me try to get back up to speed here. I had slowed everything down. Try to keep tired kitty. Okay. All right. Let's get moving. 1345. Yes, dear. Trump is skipping the first Republican debate and going online with Tucker Carlson instead. Hi. Oh, come here, sweetie. Here. Go here. And, oh, there you go. Good boy. All right. Hopefully he will stay there. So Trumpy gonna hang out with Tucker. The thing is, I'm not even sure that there is enough star power in a Republican primary debate without Trump there. So it could just be a failure. It could just be failure all the way around, where nobody really wants to watch debates. Nobody really wants to listen to Trump. And if they don't have to, they're just going to be like, I got stuff to do. So Two of Pentacles. Oh, his things are not going well in Trump land. And if you're thinking, well, he's, making all this money, he's raking in all this. It was reported recently that literally half the money he raked in last quarter went to legal fees. Plus, he has his failing businesses he's been trying to prop up. Plus, if the SEC basically says that the SPAC that set up Truth Social or whatever, if the SEC rules that was invalid, Trump could lose hundreds of millions of dollars. And not only lose that income, but potentially then have to actually pay out that kind of money if he took it out. Oh, right. It depends. I don't know if he just got stock options or what, but hundreds of millions of dollars could go poof if the SEC goes no, which it kind of looks like it's going to. So I think we'll know in September. All right, so High Priestess, 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Higher Wisdom says, vote Democrat. I'm sorry, I know it's a blue channel, but still, really? This is disappointment. They're the people on the debate stage. They're going to be trying to knock down Democratic stuff. Like what? We have the lowest unemployment rate in like 50, 60 years. Lowest inflation rate of any G7 country. Infrastructure improving. Explain to me what. Yeah, anyway. Vote for Democrats. So there's just going to be a bunch of wailing and gnashing of teeth and probably DeSantis garbage and yeah. Thank you, B. Smith. I'm really, notice one thing about this. Trump isn't in these cards. He's not even here. So, hang on a second. Okay, sorry. All right, so Lisa 4-4 says the debates give information to the voters. If you can't debate, don't run. Well, he doesn't think that anyone who's doing so well in the polls should have to subject themselves to the slings and arrows of outrageous logic or stupidity in this case. So, all right, I'm not getting him at all. This whole thing feels like it's a eh. Matter of fact, isn't the first debate in August? Hang on. When is the first debate? First Republican debate date. It says, does it say 23rd of August in Milwaukee? August 23rd in Milwaukee is the first debate. Hello, calendar. August 23rd. You don't say. This is August, right? Fonnie Willis in Georgia asked the Fulton County Court to not only clear their dockets, but increase security for a 2-week period, which probably means multiple people needing to come in. to be arraigned. So this is the first week of August, but the week from the 7th here and the 14th here, these 2 weeks are when Fani Willis asked Fulton County to clear their schedule, these 2 weeks. The first Republican primary debate here, it's going to be a few days after all of this, all of these possible arraignments, including potentially Trump's. So let me ask the cards again. Tell me about the first Republican primary debate. Yes, our politics run a long time. Knight of Swords. Yeah, that's a whole lot of aggressive law enforcement. What's going on astrologically? I'll have to look. The sun goes into Virgo. August 23rd is the first day of Mercury retrograde. Whew. So the first debate, which sets up the chart for at least the other debates, if not the primary itself, is starting in a Mercury retrograde. Everybody tripping over their own words. Oh, glorious. Page of Cups. Wait, what? There was a what? Debate? Who cares? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups. This, again, I've got the far right communication. There's no Trump here. Who qualified, who didn't, a lot of people aren't going to care. This is all the law enforcement stuff happening. Far right communication, more law enforcement stuff. They'll complain about it, but see, I would think I'd get like Trump off to the side. He's just not showing up at all. So I know he wasn't planning on going to the debates, but I expected him to show up in the cards somewhere. All right, so what? Okay, so okay, 2330. Trump on August 23rd, 2023. I'll write that out as a question later. Ricky says he's going to be in jail. I wish. Isaiah says maybe he's going to be arraigned on that day. Who knows? Yep, Rod D, I just said that. Thank you. All right, so Trumpy. First Republican debate, huh? Oh, they're trying to get scraps. He's very dismissive of his competitors because he's Trump. 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords. 9 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. He's going to be ranting and railing about they're destroying the country. You've heard it all before. They're destroying the country. They're not coming after me. They're coming after you. No, they're coming after you. Yeah. as not for whom justice tolls, Trump, it tolls for thee. And all the garbage you've done, the burden of your far-right extremism, charges, and he's not alone, a whole bunch of them. So what's the plan? What's the plan going forward? He'll rant and rave, and quite often the sun card can be the sun card is my supremacy card. But this is the card, the Six of Cups, the nostalgia card. This is the card I get for, let's roll back the clock to a time when women knew their place and white men ruled everything, and gross. And so he's going to be ranting and railing. And he's going to be bigly mad. How dare you hold him accountable for his own actions? Yeah. Ooh, boy. All right. Cherry Balm had a question at 2615. I love that name. 2615. Could Judge Aileen Cannon be delaying so that if she can't or chooses not to interfere, there are already guilty verdicts, possibly jail time, so she won't be the only one subject to Trump's or Frump's ire? I don't think so, but I will ask. She wants to help him. Absolutely wants to help him. There's no sense of fairness or neutrality. Zero neutrality. But let's see. It's just the evidence is going to be too strong. Where she's like, give me something. Mary Smith says she will delay. Yes, but by that point, there might even be convictions. So delay all you want. Oh. Okay, all right, communication. She got her job because she's an extremist. Priestess. Secret. The plan. Three of Cups. Fool. Three of Swords. Oh, she's absolutely for Trump. Wants to give me something to make your life easier, but they don't have a case on Trump's side. They don't have an argument. They don't have a case. It's there's nothing there. There's idiocy. They're going to lose, and this is us going, Lilly of all trades says Jack Smith is going to get Benedict Donald one way or another. Yep. All right, let's see. Sharon Rice had a question. And yeah, we've heard it before, but this is just ugly. I don't know how many of you have seen the recent Trump, what do you call them, advertisements? Whatever. They're getting darker and darker and darker and darker. And Sharon Rice was saying, the orange dictator, would-be dictator, put out a disturbing call to action over the weekend. Quote, if you F with us, there will be devastation like we've never seen, unquote. Are the MAGAs going to heed his call or have enough been rounded up? We're seeing him for the traitor he is, that his call for violence will be small, isolated pockets. So it's just, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, that's horrible. And there's a part of me that's like, you've done this before. This is the same thing you've been saying and saying and saying and saying. It loses. It's just pathetic. Lunacy. He is losing. He is beside himself. Good, because of his own actions. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot. He thinks that he's going to, one, raise a ton of money, two, get back in the White House and start pardoning things and what have you. Good luck. You can't, anything that happens with Fani Willis, you can't pardon it. Just saying. Chariot. But he's going to get rolled over. This feels like one of those street rollers. And he just rolled flat like in a cartoon. Metaphorically. Yeah, that's just... no. There, of course, there'll be the odd crazy, but there's always the odd crazy. But I haven't picked up anything like another January 6th. I just haven't. So, all right. So Sally Mount had a very good question. Not that the others aren't. I'm just saying this is 3120. And actually, now that you mention it, I was thinking about this morning. It's like, oh yeah. Will we hear anything more about the Mueller report? And after that, she put Russia, Russia, Russia. Yeah, because you tried to put direct communications to Russia through the Russian embassy to avoid your own country's knowing, your own country knowing what you were saying to the... But Russia, 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 yeah. Yes. Mueller report. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Lover's card. Well, we know what happened in the Mueller report. Bill Barr. Eventually, I think they'll be revisiting it, but I haven't picked up on it happening soon. I read on this every now and then, and I would like them to I would like them to go to take all the stuff that was unredact all the stuff so they can read absolutely everything, and then put out and only slightly redact it, and then actually move forward with it. But I get down the way. Mueller reports. Revisiting the Mueller report. Yeah, Barr did a bang-up job. King of Swords, Moon, Two of Swords. Safe. Minor Arcana. That's Barr. This is the lunacy, and this is a legal decision. Minor Arcana down the road. Alas. Kathy Lamson said, "Is there a problem for autumn today?" Like what, my friend? Like what? I put my makeup on a lot early, and I wish I had touched it up before I came on, but that's okay. That's the only problem I've got at the moment. I've got clean windows. Clean windows and clean the wall and the baseboard. Anyway. All right. Cindy is asking, I wonder if Barr regrets his cover-ups now. No. Everything he's saying now, oh, Trump's a criminal president. Sit down. Barr was in the middle of it. Sit down. Barr, you're awesome. Barr is awful. Okay, 30, 5 minutes in. Cherry Bomb had another question, but this is quite a thought experiment. How would January 6th have looked if John McCain was still alive? A man who actually put the country ahead of the party. I'm not saying McCain was perfect. However, thank you, Cherry. However, he really did care about this country. And we know that it was more likely that Graham would have grown and kept a spine, but John McCain had still been alive January 6th. He absolutely would have been in front of the first camera he could find saying, go home, this is wrong. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm getting. Let me see. Thank you, Norma. King of Wands. Trump the man. McCain had just no patience with that. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Now here's the thing. I don't think he would have been able to make much difference, and I don't think he would have been able to keep the majority of Republicans from crawling back to Trump. He would have been disgusted by all of this, but it doesn't feel like he would have been able to. It feels like we would pretty much be where we are now. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, it's just a graphic. This is just a graphic I made. Or a graphic I put together. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Bless him. Well, bless his soul. Bless his soul, honestly. But I don't think it would have made much difference. Hello, lucky girl. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 7 and 8. I might combine 7 and 8, but oh my gosh. All right. 30, 38, 15. Can you imagine? Aunt Junior's been whining about having not been on Fox News for 10 months. Who cares? I don't know. Is Fox getting some standards? Interestingly enough, he also added, quote, before my father officially entered the race, I was polling at 2nd or 3rd for the Republican nomination in 24. I seem to remember, okay, first of all, I seem to remember the pollsters actually asking about him and some other people, but 3rd or 4th compared to whom? Compared to a plant? And he lost to a plant and a drinks napkin. Anyway, oh, Lilly of all trades. No, it wasn't Sniffy who said that. It was Sniffy Jr. who said that. Don Jr.'s been whining about not having been on Fox News in 10 months. First of all, what's up with Sniffy Jr. and Fox News? Not that I care, but Six of Swords. Fox is afraid of more legal problems. Empress, High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles. They've actually had Eric on, I don't know recently, but they've had Eric on quite a bit. I get the feeling that one of the reasons why they'll ask Eric to come on and not Junior has to do with what people talk about after they're on. When Eric comes on, people talk about what Eric talked about and maybe about what a forgettable human being he is. Who? But when Sniffy Jr.'s on, people talk about, yeah. And they are having some worries with January 6th stuff about to come down, and all the money they lost with the Dominion stuff, and they're going to lose with the Smartmatic stuff, and yeah. Anyway, before my father officially entered the race, I was polling at second or third for the Republican nomination in 24. So then the next question at 41:35, Maddow blog, text show Meadows ridiculing Trump's election lies. Oops. All right, sorry, 40, let's make it 42. At 42 minutes in, does Junior actually have major political aspirations for himself? And could he at some point run for president? Go ahead, please do. Go ahead. I could use a laugh. We could all use a laugh. You gotta be kidding. All right, so Sniffy Jr. for president. And now the president of the United States. Okay. Sniffy Jr. 5 of Wands. Have you noticed he's getting thinner and thinner and thinner? Temperance, 2 of Pentacles, Tower. That would be a no, heck no, and a are you kidding? Griftco is going down. Entertainment only YouTube. But everything I've picked up, Griftco is going down. And so are Sniffy's source of unlimited grifty funds. Because it's his father who's keeping Griftco going through the money he's getting from the suckers. And it's all going to tumble like the house of cards that it is. Mm-hmm. And that tower was not that was not a nice Trump tower card. That was just bad. Collapse. Kaboom. Strength. Letitia James, anybody? Sun. Magician. 4 of Wands. They're trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat. They're trying to keep the party going, and not like the Republican Party, but their own way of, he's trying to keep the party going, but things are coming to light. It's all coming to light, and Letitia James, she's got a good case. So while she can't bring criminal charges against Sniffy Jr., whatnot, she could dissolve Griftco. Yeah. Where was it? Oh, it must have jumped past. Who just said, anybody want to buy a golf club? Hang on a second. Golf course. Kathy Delisle. How was it? Anybody want to buy a golf course? Sit down, Junior, and sober up. Seriously, sober up. You know, I usually have a lot of empathy for people who've suffered and who get involved in addiction. But when you're just allegedly just inhaling your way through a silo of powdered cocaine, that's on you. And that's stupid. But yeah. Anyway, he doesn't have the he's not the same kind of narcissist that his father is. He's actually more vulnerable, which is hence the, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. He's not worth the time. Lisa asked at 46:45. Let's see here. 46:45. Occupy Democrats posted a meme on Facebook yesterday indicating that large media trucks are starting to park outside the DC courthouse. Will we see January 6 indictments this week? So large media trucks are starting to park outside the DC courthouse. You don't say. See, Jack Smith, him and his prosecutors, they're still calling for, witnesses to come in, but apparently, like, I guess when William, what's his name, who was with Trump on January 6th, can't remember his last name. I'm sorry. Anyway, Jack Smith just asked him to come in to talk to the grand jury. Apparently, that's his third time there. Third. They're just crossing T's and dotting I's. That's all this is. So, as he says, I'm worried the indictment will happen tomorrow. I have a dentist appointment and I don't want to miss it. It could be, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm still waiting for August 1st. I still want to know. So, and because I guess I should start making a list of these things, because there are certain things that crop up that just reinforce my belief in astrology. And this whole Barbenheimer thing where these two opposite movies were actually helping each other, creating this synergy. That's opposition, where the sun in the sky was opposite Pluto, which rules plutonium, which rules radioactive stuff, and Barbie, which is all sunshiny, bright. Yeah, and they were opposite each other, so they were raising each other up, and yeah, that's how an opposition works. There are these things that crop up, and on August 1st, there's going to be a full moon on Trump's Pluto, which is his own power. And there's all kinds of things called inconjuncts where planets are 150 degrees away from each other. And inconjuncts are basically that aspect, 150 degrees. It's the energy you can't work with the energy. It just doesn't, it's a mismatch. It can't. And to some extent, I believe that when something moves like that in your chart, it goes to that planet in your own chart. And it almost like, let's unplug this just a little. Let's unplug this just a little. So it's almost like it weakens or slightly short circuits all these different things that you used to be able to use for power. Kaboom! Hello, Tower. Large media trucks. Devil. Could we be seeing this ever so soon? 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups. In the Rider Waite, this is the merchant or the man sitting with all of the cups arrayed behind him on a like long table. And that's my card of all the evidence laid out. Just so. Queen of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. So investigations and handing down. What is this? I know what this is. This is a decision to move forward on the heinousness. All the evidence is perfect. As perfect as it can be laid out. The Queen of Swords knows what she's doing legally. But what is Ace of Pentacles? What is the Tower card for the reading? What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is this Ace of Pentacles? Let's see if I can get. It's not good for Trump. Hanged Man. Page of Pentacles, that's pretty weak. 9 of Pentacles, that's feeling beaten up. And 5 of Pentacles, which is being out in the cold. This is my little match girl card. So basically, this Ace of Pentacles, this is handing something to the Republicans who were involved in this is a big start. Nice brand new day for the Republicans. Courtesy of Jack Smith and your Washington, D.C. courts. Elizabeth M., which day? Want to start a time pool? Well, like I said, I'll take any time and I'll come on. I've got I'll call them emergency live streams set up, ready to go. I forgot I just need to make a couple of covers. And as soon as indictments fall from Bonnie Willis or Jack Smith, I'm coming on. I'll be here. I don't care what time of day it is. I don't care what's going on. I will be here. Lucky girls, not the 9 of Wands, not the 9 of Pentacles. Yes, thank you for that. I meant to say 9 of Wands. Feeling beaten up, I think. Now I'm getting confused. But yeah, sorry. But the Ace of Pentacles is what was last. So that's that's something new. Big new thing. Glenn is concerned at 53 minutes in. Glenn is concerned that about Trump's health after the January 6th indictments. Basically, is he going to pop a blood vessel? And I hope not. Honestly, I honestly hope he remains healthy. Honestly, I don't want him dead. I don't want him hurt. I want him in a courtroom with evidence. And I want him, if the evidence warrants it, I want him held accountable. That's what I want. I do not want bad things to happen to him. I want him to spend out the rest of his days not able to play golf, not just being hemmed in. So he does not get to. He's held accountable for what he did. But how's his health going to handle the indictments? Hey, man. Well, it's not like he takes good care of himself. Seriously, the man's arteries look like the grease trap of a fast food restaurant. 8 of Cups, Hierophant, 10 of Cups. He's got really good health care. I get this a lot. He has really good health care. And yes, someone left a comment and said, well, if he has a big enough heart attack, please do not. I do not want him to have one. But if he has a big enough one that no doctors will be able to save him. No, he has major, major health care. he might not listen, but he's got major health care. And we're going to see enough to help restore belief in our country. These are Democrats. Okay. Michelle L had a question at 5520. I hope never to read on this person again, but you ask, so I read. Was Roger Stone behind the ousting of Madison Cawthorne because Stone considered him a danger to insider secrets? If so, has Cawthorne taken his revenge by telling the special counsel team what he knows? So let's start with the first question. Was Roger Stone behind the ousting of Madison Cawthorne because he knew too much? Okay. Here. And then Cawthorne taking his revenge. Insult to injury. Well, they're both awful people. Thank you, Jeffrey. Death card, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. No. Madison Cawthorne got himself. He lost his election himself, didn't he? Yeah, because he lost his election. Isn't that what happened to him? If I remember correctly, he did this to himself. Roger Stone need not apply or appear. I mean, Stone's willing to do stuff for the Republicans, but nah, this is he did this to himself. But Cawthorne saying, "You better help me." Queen of Pentacles. He's still. I think he's. Who does he work for? Does he work for some kind of think tank or something on the far right? It feels like people like him. If you're willing to espouse all this garbage on the far right, all this extremism, you're almost guaranteed to always have a job, because there will be think tanks or TV stations or video stations, whatever, or somebody's campaign or whatever it is, who is going to want to hire you because you're willing to spout this garbage. So, yeah. Goodbye. Bye-bye. All right. 58 minutes in. Azalea had a question. 58 minutes in. I have three quick Carter question. Is Trump using Barron to get elected? For any of you who saw, Trump shared a picture of Barron at a podium talking and said he could beat Biden in a debate. Now, if Trump was, Mr. Proud Parent, I would think that was sweet, honestly. My son is so great. He's, he could go up there. He could do it. If he was one of those dads, I would totally be like, okay, it's good to be like the cheerleader for your own child. That's great. That's a good thing. This isn't that. And is Trump using Barron to get elected? Trump would use anyone for anything. And just malignant narcissism. Just horrible, heinous narcissism. And so I'm reading on Trump because I don't read on minors. So I'm just reading on Trump. Desert Dawn says that Barron's head on someone else's body. Oh, is it? So you're not even showing a real picture of your... Okay. Ace of Swords. Yeah, your son can go with you to all of your arraignments and trials. Judgment. Page of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, just walking away. It just talks about their relationship, and no. I don't read on minors, so Trump would use anybody. Okay. So I've already read on 13 questions, but I've got 2 more. So let's just have a look. Let me see what I can do here. All right. At 1 hour and 30 seconds in, Sally Mount had a question. And that is, I love these. I love all these questions. Thank you. Will there be any more backlash from Empty G copying all the information she could remember as soon as she left the SCIF on those classified documents last month? Seems to have vanished from the news. Every time I read on her, I get that there is bigly legal problems headed her way. Bigly. Empty G. Emperor. She feels like she can do whatever she wants. She's one of those. I do whatever I want. Knight of Pentacles. To say this woman is selfish would be the understatement of the year. Two of Swords. Moon. Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords. All right, I've got some legal action here with her being hemmed in, and then Queen of Swords investigations, and so maybe some of that could be some of the showing Hunter Biden doing private acts in Congress when he's anyway. Howling at the Moon, she steps on a lot of toes. She's going to keep crossing lines. It's a matter of time. If she's not held accountable for what she has done, she's going to be held accountable for stuff she will do, because she's not going to stop. But the SCIF thing specifically, I don't have a card here of secrets. I just have a card here of entitlement. Sandy Miller says we have a new kitten named Jake from State Farm. That's awesome. Better than mayhem. Anyway, she's got problems. She's just setting it up. That's just what she does. All right, and the last question here was from Julie M, and it was about, because I saw some other things in the chat as well about it, at 103.15. 103.15. You're going to have to help me here. Is it the is the case silent, or is it pronounced in Knesset? The Israeli Congress? Is it Knesset? I want to say it's Knesset, but if I'm wrong, please correct me. Will the Israeli Supreme Court retain the authority to determine the legitimacy of the Israeli Knesset, their Congress laws according to their constitution, or has Netanyahu won? My understanding, Knesset. Thank you, Julie M. Knesset. My understanding is they already voted. That's already happened. Oh, yeah, because I keep the news app on the Apple News app open next to me while I'm doing these readings. Israeli government passes law to limit Supreme Court power, defying mass protests. Authoritarianism, isn't it great? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Authoritarianism. I don't understand how Netanyahu can still have any power. I don't get that. My understanding is the man is as bent as a $3 bill. Full. Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Howling at the Moon. You would think that after the 1930s, that Israel would be against authoritarianism. And you would be wrong. Not everyone is for it. Obviously, there are massive protests going on. But these authoritarian jerks, they keep getting power. Nine of Cups, Wands. This is the far right victory. Knight of Pentacles. This is the people who will enforce this kind of authoritarianism. Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. Israel's in for pain for a while. Greta says there's some really hardline right-wingers in the Israeli government. They want to overrun Palestinian land and take it for themselves. Unfortunately, Israel is in for some pain. I'm sorry. And bless the protesters. Bless them. Bless those fighting to keep democracy. So, all right. Well, believe it or not, that's going to do it for me for today. I did 13. Yeah, I did 15 questions. Yeah, I think something like that. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. It is 1:07 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. Links in the description box. We just want to encourage you to do your own creative work, any kind. Knitting, writing, anything. Just want to encourage you. Someone the other day called Sarah and I were like Chip and Dale, which to some extent is probably true, because we're just, you're great. No, you're great. No, you're great. You're great. Face it. We've always been like that. So, but anyway, we just want to encourage everybody. So that's going to do it. And other than that, I'm here 365 days of the year. I will be right back here tomorrow. And I will absolutely go live as soon as I hear the dulcet tones of more Trump indictments. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day. You're not alone. We're in this together. And there are good days ahead. All right, take care. See you later. Cassie, like two polite chipmunks. Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Take care.